Good evening, children. Let me start with lesson number 3, the world of books in video number 4, and let me cover the page number 14 and 15. See, children, here on page number 14, the topic is given here, folk stories. Okay, so here, see, every culture of the world is enriched by famous folk stories, old stories which our grandparents or their grandparents must have passed on to other generations. Okay, so here folk stories that have been passed on by the generations. In some cases, these stories have been passed on orally or in written form, and in some cases they have been in adapted form. Okay, now see the question here, read the clues and write the correct name in space provided. Again, children, see, folk stories actually are the old stories, ancient stories which are passed on from generation to generation. Some of the stories actually are in adapted form, means here they are revised form. Some changes must have been made here. Okay, the first one is given here, a mysterious island in sea that can appear and disappear. It is better given here, Buyan, B-U-Y-A-N, Buyan. Okay, next one, giant bird of America that thunders by wings beat. It is better thunderbird, Thunderbird, thunderbird. Next one, third one, a small household fairy from England that makes household things disappear, like source milk, and follows a family wherever they go. It is what are called Boggart, B-U-G-G-A-R-T, Boggart. Fourth one, with fairy red eyes. These dogs may jump in from nowhere, and meeting them is certain death. Okay, so but these are called hellhound. Hell, Hellhound, hellhound. They are Indian spirits who possess dead bodies and hang themselves from tree branches like given here, bats. It is called betal, B-E-T-A-L, betal. Okay, next one, a huge mud giant that may break into a city and plunder it. It is what are called Golem, G-O-L-E-M. These all are supernatural characters from the ancient stories. Okay, so here, a horse from France that can adjust its shape according to the riders. It is what are called here Bayard, B-A-Y-A-R-D, again a supernatural being. Okay, so here, the boogeyman of Bengal who takes away naughty children, and his name is Zuzu, Z-U and Z-U, Zuzu. Okay, here they usually appear like beautiful girls, but are actually water horses that may drown you and eat you up. Okay, these are called Kelpies, K-E-L-P-I-E-S, Kelpies. 10th one, they ask questions to travelers, and travelers who fail to answer their questions are eventually eaten up by them. Okay, so who are these? They are Sphinx, S-P-H-I-N-X, Sphinx. Clear? Last one, they are shape-shifting female water spirits of Europe. Who are these? These are called here Nixie, N-I-X-I-E, Nixie. Children, sometimes they ask us to give 5 folk stories character. So learn it by this way also, as given the book better, and learn 5 or 6 names of all these folk stories creatures. The next one here, one fact is given here, one more information given here. One of the famous folk story characters in English literature is Robin Hood. Who is he? Robin Hood, who stole from the rich and gave to the poor. He lived in Sherwood Forest with his mermen. Okay, clear beta? Now next beta, page number 15, and the topic is given here, the yesteryear Indian writers. Okay, so here they may ask you give 5 famous writers name, or they may give description to you and ask you to give the name of the writer. See, we have a question here. Read the description and name the writers. Take help from the given clues. Okay. Now, but the first picture is given to us and some description is given here. We have to identify the person name by reading its description, his description. He was one of the greatest novelists and poets of India. He wrote Vande Mataram, the national song of India. Who is he? He is Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. Okay, so Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, Chatterjee. Okay. Next one, he was one of the greatest literary figures of modern Hindi literature. His stories vividly portray the social scenario of his time. Who is he? He is Premchand. Okay, Munshi Premchand. Then beta come third one here. She was a well-known Hindi poetess, often called the modern Meera, and she was given here Janpith Award in 1982. Who is she? She is Mahadevi Varma. Now, but next one, fourth one, she was a prominent Hindi poetess whose writings used to be very emotionally charged. She composed primarily in Veer Ras, one of the 9 rasas. Okay, and who was she? She was Subhadra Kumari Chauhan. Subhadra, Subhadra Kumari Kumari Chauhan, Chauhan. Subhadra Kumari Chauhan. Next one. Fifth one, his stories and novels speak for themselves. His work represented rural Bengali society. He often wrote against social superstitions and oppression. So who is here? Sarat Chandra Chatterjee. Okay. Sixth one beta here, he was one of the most famous figures in modern Hindi literature. He was one of the 4 pillars of romanticism in Hindi literature. Who is he? Jaishankar Prasad. Okay, Jaishankar Prasad, Prasad. Seventh one, he is considered as one of the major poets of the Chayavadi school of Hindi literature. He mostly wrote in Hindi influenced by Sanskrit. Who is he? Sumitra Nandan Pant. Last one beta here, he was one of the key figures in the history of Hindi literature. However, he was recognized during his life. He wrote strongly against social injustice and exploitation in society. Who is he? Suryakant Tripathi Nirala. Children, you have to learn this name by heart. Learn their descriptions also. The question may come as it is given in the book, or sometimes they ask us to write 5 famous Indian writers. I hope you have got this chapter very well. You have to go through it very well so that you can write easily in the examination.